Hello, happy Friday, friends. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna just get used to my setup as I wait for y'all to hop on. Okay, I can see comments now. Awesome, good. Well, welcome. I just wanted to take a few minutes and go through a process that I've been using to take care of myself in tiny, small increments, and I just wanted to share it with you. First, I wanted to give you some announcements. I don't know if you saw this week, but I sent out the October oil protocol, and at the top of it is Magnolia. This has not been far from me lately, and I just wanted to share a little bit about it because it's sort of the backbone of that protocol. And when I read, I choose my oils for the months, like at the end of the year before. So in December, I usually go through and do a selection process that is blindfolded. And Magnolia was what got chosen for October. And now that it is October, and I pulled this out and I went and read from my favorite resource for oils, Emotions and Essential Oils. And I learned what this oil does for us emotionally. I just wanted to share a little bit of that. So it's the oil of compassion. It says Magnolia connects people with the energy of the divine matriarch, the feminine spiritual source that expects individuals to treat one another with mercy and compassion. It says Magnolia creates a tender place within the heart to learn important lessons from this higher plane of consciousness about human interconnectedness and how to live in love and harmony. And I just thought that was so perfect for what I'm trying to do right now and what I find challenging to do right now. So I am using this daily on my chest, and so it's the backbone of that October oil protocol. If you didn't see that, it went out in the weekly love note email that I send out if you're on my mailing list. So go ahead and get on there if you aren't, if you missed it, and let me know, leave a comment below if you didn't get that, and I will make sure that you do. Okay, let's see. Oh, one other announcement. We have an upcoming BurnoutProof Academy. We have these new Saturday school workshops that we're doing. And this next one will be October 24th, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific time. The title is Self-Care for Stressful Times. So it should be pretty timely. I've been teaching this workshop during COVID, and it's been really well received, and I'm really enjoying teaching it. The material is based on the learning zone model, and I use that to illustrate how our brain responds during times of stress and how to create practices that help us come back to rest and comfort even during times of stress, and then also how to grow and learn during stressful times, which can be really hard. So I would love to see you there. The link is in the description for that workshop too, if you're wanting to sign up or find out more information about it. It's all there. Okay, so today I want to teach you the triage care practice that I use that is super soothing and really short. It takes 16 seconds, literally. I've heard that this week has been extra stressful for many people. Actually, I want to try something out here. I just saw that there are polls now on Facebook Live, and so I set one up. Let's see if it works. I don't know. We're gonna practice. Okay. So, how stressful was your week? I see a poll on my screen right here. I hope that you do too. And you can answer. Who had a more stressful week this week? Me. Maybe you had a more stressful week this week. Maybe your week wasn't too rough, and that's great. Or maybe you had a fantastic week and your week was not more stressful at all, which would be wonderful. My week was, in terms of events, was fairly steady. But I'm in Portland, Oregon, and the air quality has gotten worse again this week, and I really feel that. It affects my anxiety, it affects just how I'm feeling in my body, so that felt harder. Okay, I'm gonna see if, I don't know, I don't have any idea what this is showing. Okay, we'll see later if results show up there or not. Okay, we're done with the poll. Hopefully it's not still showing up on your screen. Okay, let's do the triage care practice. So there's two parts to this practice, and it really helps us to attend to our body, to relieve stress and tension there, but also to get that mind-body connection that helps to bring peace and bring calm. The first part of it, and you may have read this practice I outlined it in a blog post a couple weeks ago called, I put the link in the description. The blog post is called 16-Second Stress Relief for Sign Language Interpreters. So that's linked here too if you want the words in addition to the explanation. I just wanted to make this as accessible as possible for people to start practicing. So the first piece of this is the breath. And breathing is just such a healing balm for our bodies. And when we focus our mind on the breathing practice, then it helps to integrate the two and bring more calm. So you can do any intentional breathing pattern that you like, that works well for you. I'm going to lead you through one that is called the 4x4 or square breathing pattern. So what that means is we're going to be breathing in for 4 counts. So the inhale, you'll count to 4. You're going to hold that breath for 4 counts. Exhale for 4, and then hold empty for 4 counts. And what this does when we are being really intentional about the lengths of our inhales and exhales, and even when we're holding that breath for a little bit or holding empty for a little bit, it's signaling to the brain that we're safe. Because when we're not safe, we're breathing very rapidly and very shallowly. So the deeper and more calm and more steady we can be in our breathing, the more that can signal our brain to integrate and to calm. One thing about this breath is that I often teach breathing in and out through the nose as a way to really relax. I want to encourage you that if you are able to, if you're in a place that allows for it and it works for you, that you breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth and really let go of whatever you can in terms of muscle tension and just breath. That can be a nice part of this practice, to audibly sigh. So I'm going to take you through this for a couple of cycles so you can practice the 4x4 breath by itself, okay? So again, we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold empty for 4. So you get this, like, that's why they call it the square breathing pattern. It's even on all sides. Okay, so get ready. We're going to inhale. So inhale through the nose. 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And hold empty. Okay, inhale again. And hold. And exhale. Hold. One more time. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Okay. You can breathe normally. Just check in with your body and see how that feels. Because I feel this like rush of relaxation that happens when I do that. The second part of this triage care is the body scan. And a body scan might be something you're familiar with. It's a pretty widely used relaxation technique that takes you systematically through intentionally relaxing your body parts one after the other, usually moving from the head to the feet. And an effective body scan can take anywhere from 5 minutes to however long you've got. You could do it for an hour if you wanted to. They can be especially helpful for falling asleep, relaxing before bedtime. I might actually add a link here to a longer guided version of a body scan because there just can be such a nice tool to have in our tool bags. But I'll give you just a quick example right now of what this looks like. So the first thing I would ask you to do is to get centered and grounded. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can just feel yourself really weighted into that chair, sitting on your sit bones and aligning your spine, maybe kind of sitting tall so that your bones can hold you up and your muscles don't have to do a lot of work. Feel that connection to the surface beneath you. Sometimes you might be lying down when you're doing this, and so you can feel the points of contact with your whole back against the surface that you're laying on, and just really become aware of the fact that that surface is holding you and supporting you. So to do the body scan, I want you first to bring your awareness to the top of your head. Feel your scalp, your forehead, your face, your jaw, your ears, and the back of your head. Notice any area of tension there and just let it melt. Let it relax. Don't force it, just allow it to let go. Slowly move your attention down your body to each part. You'd go one after the other, noticing tension and allowing it to release, just moving through every body part until you get to your toes. So that's a brief example of what the body scan sounds like. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that body scan together with the 4x4 breath so that we get a really quick way to bring the mind and body together and to allow the breath to go right to any area of tension. We're going to sort of use that scan like a radar to find the tension, and then we're going to direct the breath right into the tension and expand that area with breath, and then we're going to release it. And releasing through the mouth can be really nice because it can just really let go of that tension. As you practice this over time, you'll start to know, or you probably already do know, where your areas of tension are in your body that you typically hold tension. So for me, mine are in my right eyebrow and behind my right shoulder blade. Those are two of the areas that I often find. So in my triage care, I can pretty quickly, on my inhale, hone right into those areas, and I know that's where they are, and so I can do this practice real quickly. So it gets easier as you practice it. At first it might feel clunky and awkward because you're doing several things at once, so don't worry about that. Just if you're breathing and you're paying attention, then you're doing great. Okay, let's see if I missed anything in my explanation. I don't think I did. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through this again just to make sure that you have all the pieces. So we're going to inhale through the nose for that count of 4. And as you're doing that, you're going to let your awareness scan your body for areas of tension and hone right in on those areas that you know where you hold tension. So you're scanning on the inhale. During the 4 counts where you hold the breath, you're going to really imagine holding that breath in right in the middle of that area of tension, almost like filling up a balloon inside of it. So it's like you're supporting that area from the inside or bringing a little bit of space in there. And then when you exhale through your mouth, you're really going to intentionally release from that area of tension. Just imagine the exhale coming directly from the tension and that the tension is being released as you exhale. And then you're going to hold empty for 4. And during that period of time, you can just sit in the relaxation of having emptied that tension a little bit. Okay, so let's practice this together. I'm going to count you through as best I can with my hands and my words and all the things. So, all right, we're going to inhale and scan your body. 2, 3, 4. Really inflate and hold in that area of tension. 2, 3, 4. Now exhale and deflate that tension. 2, 3, 4. Now hold empty and just relax. 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale and scan. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the area of tension with it inflated. 3, 4. Exhale and deflate that tension. Really let it out. 3, 4. Now hold empty and just relax. 2, 3, 4. Let's do one together. I'm not going to count. Nice. Good job. Thanks for practicing this with me. Hopefully you feel a little more relaxed, even just a little bit, even just if it's the tiniest bit of care. That's why it's called triage care. This isn't like a full-blown spa day or something like that. This is like what we need in the moment when we're in the trenches, when the stress is not letting up, when the things just keep coming. This is how we just keep bringing love and care back to ourselves. So use this as many times throughout the day as you can, whenever you think of it. Every time you practice it, you're building this muscle. You're creating those neural pathways so that you can lean on this practice more automatically in times when the stress is really acute or particularly intense. Comment below, please, and let me know your favorite quick ways to relax your body and mind, or what your experience with this practice has been. We're all in this together, and I just love learning from you too. So please share with me. Take good care of yourselves, precious friends. Please remember that you are worthy of your love and care. Okay, take care.